What if the part of you you've tried hardest to control is the very part that's been trying to heal you? Have you ever felt like your emotions were just too much? That the tears you cried, the anger you held, the feelings that rose up in you weren't welcome? Maybe someone told you to calm down, to just stop being so dramatic, to be stronger. So you learn to stuff those feelings. You learn to smile when it hurt, to hold it in when all you wanted is to be heard. But emotions, they're proof that you're not broken. They're just signals. And in this session, we're going to explore what it means to stop fixing and start feeling. Not to overwhelm you, but to help you remember that your emotions, they're not the problem. They're your invitation back to yourself. So take a breath and just settle in. This is your time to listen in without any judgment. If you're like me, for most of your life, you've been taught to manage your emotions, control them, hide them, silence them. You were told to calm down, stop being so sensitive, keep it together. So you did. You learned to swallow the lump in your throat, ignore the pit in your stomach, and smile when you wanted to cry. But emotions, they're not defects to be fixed or disturbances to be silenced. They're signals, your body's way of speaking to you. Think about grief. It's not a weakness, it's the feeling of loss. And anger, it isn't a dysfunction, it's the feeling of violation. Fear, it's not irrational, it's the feeling of uncertainty or threat. Each emotion is a messenger, and when you stop trying to shut them down, you begin to understand what they're really saying. In this session, we'll reclaim emotional wisdom. It's not just feeling better, but you'll be learning to feel what emotions are trying to tell you and how they show up in your body. Let's get started. Begin by taking a deep belly breath in and just let it go. Many of us grew up thinking emotions were problems. We were told that being emotional was bad and that being composed meant detached, distant, or unaffected. But your emotions are part of your intelligence, and they contain information, wisdom, and truth. And when we suppress them, we don't eliminate them, we internalize them. It's not because we're broken, but because we weren't allowed to feel. Today, you have permission to feel. You're going to experience what it means to be fully human. Let's begin. Take another deep belly breath in and just release and let it go. I want to practice something simple together. I'll give you an example of how this works. I'm going to choose one emotion I've been feeling. It's fear. I hold that feeling in my awareness and ask, what is this feeling trying to tell me? I notice fear as the studio lights come on and I sit in front of this camera for my new YouTube channel. I feel a lump in my throat because I'm afraid of being criticized. It's a pattern that has shown up in my life too many times to count. As I hold this feeling in my awareness, I recall being a child and having this scenario play out repeatedly. When I was 4 years old, I asked my dad, "Daddy, why is the sky blue?" He glared. His stern face scared me as he said, "Don't ask stupid questions. That is a stupid question." I heard that response so many times. I started to believe I was stupid. After a while, I just stopped asking questions. And that stupid belief, it stayed with me for decades. And then it started showing up as self-criticism. Do you see the pattern here? Now, as I face my fear of showing up on YouTube and speak out about my fear, I can actually feel my throat soften. It's still a little uncomfortable, but I'm facing my fear, and I know that in time I'll feel better at being on camera. Now it's your turn. Just choose one emotion you've been feeling. It doesn't have to be an intense one. Just notice what comes up first. Just allow it to rise. Do you have it? Now hold that emotion in your awareness and ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me? Scan your body now from head to toe and just notice if there's any tightness, an ache, or maybe a tingling sensation. Allow yourself to sit with whatever comes up, even if it feels a little uncomfortable. And if you don't notice anything right now, that's okay. With practice, your awareness will deepen. Now ask yourself, when have I felt this feeling before? See if a memory, a pattern, or a voice comes to mind. And just trust whatever rises. Now, as you take a deep breath, place your hand on the part of your body that feels a sensation. And breathe in and out for a few seconds. When you're ready, write down anything you discovered or simply say it out loud. I'll give you a little moment. When you stop treating emotions as enemies, you begin to realize they were never trying to hurt you. They were trying to help you heal. Your anger, it's not dangerous. Your sadness isn't a weakness. And your fear isn't failure. They're all trying to bring you back to truth, to what matters, to what hurts, and to what needs your attention and care. This is emotional intelligence. It's not about controlling your feelings, but understanding them. And as you do, something profound happens. You stop fearing your own inner world. Instead of being hijacked by emotion, you become in relationship with it, and you don't suppress it. You pause and listen and learn and then move forward. So today, let's honor whatever you're feeling, without judgment, without shame. If you've ever been told over and over that you're too much, you're too sensitive, or not sensitive enough, or something else, remember this. It's simply how you perceive, notice, and respond. It's how you connect with the world. You may have felt like too much or not enough, but both come from learning to pull back and stay quiet. Let's bring you back to your natural expression. It might feel like a lot at first, but that's only because you were taught to hold yourself back. Let's reclaim that too. Try this. Choose another emotion, one you've resisted lately, one that feels inconvenient or uncomfortable. Now just sit with it. Name it and ask, what do you need from me right now? Let it answer. Let it teach you and honor whatever arises without judgment. You don't have to analyze it. You just need to be present with it. You're not broken for feeling. You're alive. Emotions are not interruptions to healing. They are the healing. And today, you get to begin again. Not by changing what you feel, but by learning to trust it. Let this be the day you stop running from your own truth. Let this be the moment you listen, you notice, and feel. Remember, your emotions are signals trying to return you to your authentic self and guiding you back to who you really are. If this session helped you feel more connected or reminded you that you're not alone, I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel. Each week, I share healing sessions like this one to support your emotional release, your nervous system regulation, and your return to wholeness. Click subscribe below and share this with someone who may need it. And always listen to what your body and heart are trying to tell you. I'll see you in the next video.